Good morning, Judy. I was trying to turn my phone down. I had it on, had speaker up, so it was ringing. So I'm going to try to share this. Good morning, Joyce. How is everyone today? Good morning, good morning. When things work, they work. That's great. When they don't, it's a pain in the butt. There we go. There's a couple of you on this morning. I am live this morning. Okay. Let me get back here to my other page and we'll go ahead and get started. Alrighty, I think we're good now. Yep. All right, good. All right, so how is everybody? Already the last day of May. Can you believe it? Just a few housekeeping items. I think May went super fast, but then I was gone for the first week of May in Mexico, so that always makes it go fast when you're not home. But anyway, the special is still going on. You have till today, I think at midnight Mountain Time, to join my amazing team of demonstrators to take care of this great deal. Good morning, Lisa. These guys are all finding me. Good. Yes, so everything has been mailed. Let's go over here. See, in my mind, I'm going to have to start making a little checklist of what I want to say because I get on these little trails and then, anyway, these thoughts enter my mind and then I just go with it. So, anyway, starter kit special ends today. So, if you want to join my amazing team of demonstrators and get this amazing in color bundle, it's a $207 value for $99 plus tax. You get free shipping, free business supplies, an $82 value in color bundle, and then $125 worth of product of your choice. It's a great, great thing. Even if you don't do anything with it, do you have to do shows? No. Do you have to do lives? No. You can just take advantage of the discount and take advantage of those perks of being a demonstrator. If it doesn't work out for you, that's fine. You can just come back to being my customer. So it's a no-win. I mean, it's a win-win situation. So yeah, no risk situation. So that ends today. I am going to be available most of the day. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Today is my Stampiversary. Today, I celebrate 29 years as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I wanted to share this cute card Joyce sent me. Joyce Waldman, she already said good morning. Thank you, Joyce, for sending me this beautiful card, but check out the fold. Isn't that cool? She's been watching some videos and learning how to do these fun folds. So, yes, and she used the celebration paper, the, what is that? Airy, Flight and Airy with the birds. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you, Joyce. I love getting hand stamped cards, right? That's what we do. We send hand stamped cards to make somebody's day, and it made my day when I got this in the mail. So thank you. All right, guys. Next week, June 5th, if you're a demonstrator, that starts our pre-order for the holiday, for the online exclusives that Stampin' Up! Is offering. So July, there'll be online exclusives for customers. Beginning of June, demonstrators can order them. So there's a holiday bundle. There is a Halloween bundle. So we're getting ready for the holiday. I'm going to work on this weekend. Actually, I'm going to be working on stamping this weekend. We had a great Memorial Day weekend. I wasn't on Wednesday because I was in here working and trying to get some stuff done. And the reason I was working ahead on Wednesday is because Hannah came to work on Wednesday. And I knew that I needed to get a lot of work out of her on Wednesday because they leave. Hannah, my daughter, is my helper. I have several helpers, but she's one of my main helpers. And 29 years is a long time. Yeah, I started when I was like a baby. Can you believe that? No, I raised my kids doing direct sales. So yeah, this has been my life. In fact, I've been trying to figure out who I am without direct sales. That's kind of tough, you know. This has been my life. I was just like, who am I? I'm out other than a mom, a wife, a grandma, and a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Who am I? So anyways, I've just been on this little self-journey thing, trying to figure out who I am. But anyway, so they are leaving tonight. Hannah and her family are leaving tonight with my son-in-law's father for Myrtle Beach. Jared wanted to take his dad to Myrtle Beach because he's getting a little older, and that's something they always did as a kid, is they went to Myrtle Beach. So they are leaving. School ended yesterday for Easton, my oldest grandson. So they are leaving tonight for Myrtle Beach for a week. And so I don't think I have grandkids this weekend. And so I don't think Holly and her family are coming over. And we worked really hard last weekend, Memorial Day weekend. My flowers are planted, my garden's planted, the pool is open. So I think I'm gonna do some stamping. So anyway, so with that being said, that's why I didn't come live Wednesday, because Hannah came early and we got a lot of stuff out the door. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn down the volume here. We got a lot of stuff out the door. The Magnolia class is mailed. The Myrtle Beach is a good place for golf. Yeah, I don't think they'll be golfing. They have 3 little kids. Anyway, when the Magnolia class is mailed and ready for pickup. Paper Share has been mailed and ready for pickup. That went out the door last week. In Color Club, ready for pickup, are out the door, been mailed. So, getting a lot of stuff done. So watch, I'm going to be working on some graphics this weekend to let you know my summer schedule and to let you know what's going on in the studio here this summer. So, I'm going to be doing summer school, which is a week long of stamping. We're going to be doing Christmas in July. So yeah, some things are coming up. August, we have a 12-hour retreat, in-person retreat in August. And I have a weekend demo event at the end of September. And then of course we have our weekend event, a weekend retreat in October. So I have something every month for the next couple months. But anyway, things are crazy. Things are moving right along. The coffee break retreat sold out. So hopefully you got yours. So yeah, so things are going right along. Class this month, I think, is on the 24th here in the studio. And I got to work on all those ideas and everything. So busy time. But I did also want to let you know, I didn't print it out, but starting on June special is they're offering an extra 10% off bundles. So bundles, all bundles in the catalog will be 20% off for the month of June. So if there's a bundle you have your eye on, you might want to grab it for the month of June. So look at your catalog, make your wish list, and check that all out. All right, so for today's projects, I want to share with you a bundle, a suite, a collection that I love. This wasn't actually, I thought it was kind of pretty, but I didn't realize how much I would love it until I got it and started playing with it. And one of the reasons I started playing with it is because I designed a fun fold class for the coffee break retreat with this bundle, with this suite. So the last retreat we did in March, I did a fun fold class, which was with the Poetic Expressions, and it was a big hit. And so now I designed my fun fold class 2.0 with this one for the retreat class, as an optional class for a retreat. I probably will be offering that one at a later date to anybody who didn't take retreat. But today I wanted to share some other projects with you focusing on this suite. So the suite I'm going to show you today is featured on page 40 and 41, and it is the Wildly Flowering suite. So I love this suite. The colors are a little darker than what I normally like, but then I'm thinking, well, no, maybe not. Maybe this is me. Remember, I'm trying to figure out exactly who I am. I've always loved wildflowers. Queen Anne's lace has always been something that I've loved. And we had a Queen Anne's lace stamp set a few years ago. And I actually did a class with that a few years back. So let me show you these projects. Let me show you the bundle first. First of all, I'm waiting. I did an order last week. There's one of my hair there. I get a lot of my supplies that aren't storage supplies from Stampin' Storage, and they had a big Memorial Day sale, so I needed more magnet sheets, so they're coming. So the dies, it is a die bundle. Remember, die bundles next week are 20% off. So it's a stamp set. So you have your wildflowers, which is, this is your Queen Anne's lace. And then you have this little, remember I love these little backgrounds. You put this one on your list for next week. Yes, Georgia, put it on your list for next week. And then I love the font, the scripty font on these. But I especially love this one. You've been on my mind. Yeah, Rochelle, I'm going to probably have you use this for one of the cards you'll be making for me, just because I love it so much. Yeah. So, sending happy thoughts. You've been on my mind, and thank you. So I am in love with this. So you get your frames, and I'm going to show you. These frames are not just 3 frames. These are all interchangeable, and it's way, way cool. And then you have the ones here that will cut out your flowers. So this is your stamps and your dies. And then you have a folder, which is the Dashing Design folder, which is way cool. You get a folder. You get the paper. So let's look at the paper here. The papers are Misty Moonlight. So you have this flowery design, and it's a little bold, it's a little big. And then on the back side, this one looks just like a linen, and this one is crumb cake. And here's another bigger print. And the neat thing about this paper is this has the colors in from last year, or in colors from last year. So it's got the wild wheat, the boho blue, and look at this one. This one is the monochromatic look. This is our wild wheat, which we're still not too sure about, right? The verdict is still out on the wild wheat, but it's got early espresso and mossy meadow in here. So this actually paper could be fall too. You could use it for fall cards as well. And then the mauve, Moody Mauve. Here's our Moody Mauve. And here's the Moody Mauve piece. And there it is with the wild wheat. It's growing on me, guys. By the time I really, really like that wild wheat, they'll be retiring it. This might be my favorite print out of the whole pack. I'm not sure why, but I love it. I love the white flowers. I love that burlap look background. So yeah, and then there it is with the Misty Moonlight. And there we have the mauve again, Moody Mauve. And that's a bigger flower. So yeah, it's a little bigger flowers. Now, and then we have these gems. And these gems are textured. So I'm not sure you can see that, but they are textured. Okay, now let me show you these frames. Okay, so you have the bigger frame, which you have 2 cutouts with that. So when you cut out the bigger frame, you get these 2 pieces. And then you have the scalloped frame. And so when you cut out the scalloped frame, you get these 2 pieces. Nope, you get this piece, I'm sorry. You get these 2 pieces. And then you have this single frame where you just get the stitched one, the stitched hexagon. Okay. So you get a lot of pieces, and these all can layer on each other or rest alone or whatever. I am dying to show you what I made for that Fun Fold class, but I can't yet because I don't want to spoil it for those that got the box. So I will show you once the boxes are shipped. Okay, let's get on with our first project. Here we go. This is our first card. Let me hold it up here so you can see. So like I said, this might be my favorite pattern out of that DSP. So the base of this one is Misty Moonlight, 5.5 by 8.5. You want to fold that in half. Make sure to like, share, and comment. I am giving these cards away. So on Wednesday, I'll be back Wednesday, I will announce the winner. So this one's 5.25 by 4. So that'll be our next layer. You like the wild wheat, Lisa? Either you like it or you don't. And I'm still halfway in between, not sure. So here we go. We're gonna layer this next. Now I did cut this out a couple times. So I have a white eyelet frame. And then I have a Moody Mauve piece. And then I have this one cut out with the crumb cake. Okay, so we're gonna layer those next. Now for this piece, I'm only gonna put some adhesive on the inside here because I don't want it sticking everywhere. Now you could use several ways. You could use a glue stick to glue this down. Glue dots to glue this down. Or you can use our Tombow glue, the green glue, which I'm not a fan of the green glue. I'm just gonna use my seal and just do a little fine edge and my silicone mat around the edge here, the inner edge. The reason I don't like that green glue is because I don't know, it just comes out too heavy for me, and I don't know, I just can't get it right. Yeah, yep. Okay, so we're gonna do this in the center. There we go. And then the next piece is the Moody Mauve. And then we're gonna take the crumb cake that I cut out, and I'm going to take the Memento, and I'm gonna stamp You've Been on My Mind, and stamp that in the center. And there we go. And then we're just gonna layer that. And there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this piece in and I'm gonna show you what it looks like stamped. We're gonna stamp the Queen Anne's lace. No, we're not. I'm not sure what flower this one is. I'll have to ask the twins. Edith and Esther Grable, if you met my Stampin' Twins, they work at a greenhouse, so they would know. So we're just gonna stamp that one there in Moody Mauve. And then we're gonna stamp the Queen Anne's lace in Misty Moonlight. Now, I'm not gonna cut those out for you with the dies, so I've already cut those out, so here they are. So we're just gonna pop these up. I'm using big and little dimensionals. And Nora says, good morning. We're just gonna put that right there. And I'm gonna layer this one right here. And we're gonna bring in the linen thread. And I'm going to do a double bow here. There we go. And then glue dots. Get a glue dot. Add that to the card. And then we're going to bring in the the gems. And just add some gems here. And there we go. First card. Love it. Good up here. Looks like it's a little blurry there. I'm gonna have to adjust this camera. I still haven't adjusted it from when I made it shorter to do the other video. I'm gonna have to move it back. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Alrighty. We'll bring in the next one. So here is our next project. Yeah, Nora. I don't know what she sees. Probably a squirrel. I know one thing, the chipmunks have ate some of my flowers already, I tell you. All right, now, okay, here is the next one. So I used Moody Mauve and Wild Wheat with this one. So the base of this one is Moody Mauve, 5.5 by 8.5. I took a piece of basic white at 5.25 by 4 and I ran it through the folder. And then I'm gonna layer a piece of the DSP on that. Just like that. Leave it up in the, so you guys can see that. Thanks for sharing. Okay, and then I'm going to layer that on my card front. Okay, this time I cut the frame out with Wild Wheat. So once again, I'm just gonna run the tape along the inside edge of the frame. Okay. We're gonna layer that there. And I have a piece of the white. Actually, this is a smaller piece. I'm gonna go with it. This one, I use the bigger piece. I just have a whole bunch of pieces laying over there on my desk from when I was cutting and playing. I don't think it matters. I think it looks okay either way. So that one's just a little smaller. And I stamped and colored these. So let's go ahead and stamp them. Oops, that one didn't get very dark. I'm not getting the center. Let's get the center of that one. There we go. And then I colored those in with these colors. This one I did boho blue. I'm only coloring the open flowers, the blue. And this one I did the mauve. And then the rest I'm doing old olive. And I'm using the Stampin' Blends. And the Queen's Anne lace, I'm just gonna, of course the Queen Anne lace, they're usually white, but this, and so there we go. So there, they're all colored in and cut out. So we're gonna add dimensions to the back of these. Thank you, Joan. My fingernails look awful. I've been stamping a lot. I actually, for Mother's Day, my son got me this new nail kit. I want to try, but I was waiting for my nails to grow a little bit. I'm going to try to, and I wanted to get my garden planted before I did them, so I'm going to try to do them this weekend. I'll let you know. It's called Dazzle Dry. It's a new system, or I don't think it's a new system, but I saw it and I wanted to try it. So I'm going to add that there. I just have a hard time paying that much money to get my nails done. I'm cheap, I guess. I mean, I like the look of it. Plus, sometimes I think I don't have time to sit there while they do them. So, and there we go. So I just layered those all together. And then I have this piece of scrap paper. I'm going to cut this down a tad. Actually, I'm going to stamp it first. So I'm going to use the greeting, "You've been on my mind," and I'm going to stamp it in Moody Mauve. Actually, I don't need to cut it down. It is perfect the way it is. I'm just going to do an angle, and we're going to pop it up. I'm going to pop it up right down here, and then we're going to add these gems. Right there. There we go. Card number 2. And the last one. Here is the last one. And the last one could be a card, or you can make it a gift card holder if you wanted to. So here it is. So this one is 4 1/4 by 11. So I cut it the long way, and we're going to score it at 2 7 1/2. And then we're going to extend our arm here and score it at 7 1/2. Okay. Then we're going to fold this in and fold this in again. And I have 2 pieces of the DSP here. Let me pull it up here. So I'm going to use the burlap side for this one. And right there. So you have that. This is the inside, and I'm going to take the little flower here that we haven't used yet. You know what? It was here. I don't see it, so I'm just going to use this one. And I'm just going to stamp it right there. And then we're going to put that on the inside. Well, that is the little flower. There's another little flower in the set that I haven't used yet. This one, I haven't used this one yet. Okay, so we have that. And then I cut the frame out of Misty Moonlight this time. This time I'm going to only do the top half of the frame because I want to be able to open the card. Thank you, Gail. Thanks, guys. It's a beautiful set, a beautiful suite. It's very easy to work with. There you go. And then we actually have these 2 pieces. So we're going to layer those together. And then again, I'm only going to put tape at the top half of these. Like that. I'm going to be stamping again that favorite greeting that I like from the set. And Misty Moonlight. And we're going to trim this at an angle. And let's pop this up. And just put this right across there. And then we'll add our gems. This one's pretty quick and easy. There we go. So there you go. All done. Not done. Make sure that goes back here. Okay, there we go. If you wanted to make this a gift card, I would seal the edges and then you could just stamp your flower up here and then you can write your greeting and you can stick your little gift card in there. If you want to make it a gift card holder, that's what you could do. All right, guys, let me move this out of the way so I can show you what these all look like at one time. So there you go. Yeah, this, I don't know that this collection would make an ugly card, actually. It's just, I don't know, and it's definitely a me collection. Okay. Alrighty, there you go, guys. That's what I have for you today. Remember to like, share, comment. I am giving these 3 away. I'll announce the lucky winner on Wednesday. I will be back Wednesday with some more fun projects. Maybe some more of these. I'm not sure yet what we're going to do on Wednesday. But yeah. So have a great weekend. I haven't even looked at the weather. Hopefully we'll have some good weather this weekend too. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you soon.